In previous class, we have studied judiciary, Supreme Court, composition of the Supreme Court, appointment of judges, what are the qualification of the Supreme Court judges, powers and functions of the Supreme Court, original jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, advisory jurisdiction, miscellaneous jurisdiction, and last one is judicial review. Today class, we are going to see World War II. In this lesson, we are going to learn or we are going to discuss the political and economic developments after the World War I, which ultimately led to the World War II, and the course of the war and effect of the World War II. Then to understand the Holocaust, already we learned the meaning of Holocaust. Holocaust means the mass killing of people. So here the mass killing of Jews in Nazi and end of the Second World War, the international organization was started. That is United Nations organization was started. End of the First World War, what was started? End of the First World War. The end of the First World War, the League of Nations was started. Why was League of Nations started? Or why was League of Nations formed? To prevent war in future. But League of Nations failed to prevent war in future. The First World War started 1914 and ended in 1918. Already we know First World War. Then Second World War was started in 1939 and ended in 1945. Why this two world wars referred as the World War? Because of the extent means more geographical areas, and apart from that the people who are all attaining death is also more. Already we are aware during the First World War time nearly 20 million people were died. In that what happened? The military people comes around 9.7 millions. The balance people are civilians. Civilians means common people. While we are comparing the death rate of First World War with the Second World War, we cannot conclude the loss which we are incurred during the World War II is more. How? They are comparing the number of people who are all attaining death during the Second World War is around 70 million people, and apart from that, the cost involved during the Second World War is more than 5 times of the World War I. How this World War we can remember that it is the largest in the human history. It is involved in countries, colonies and territory around the entire world. In both wars, the combined forces of Great Britain, France, Russia and United States fought against a war alliance led by Germany. So Germany allies were Italy, Japan in the World War II. Now we are going to see causes, cause and effect of the World War II. First we are going to see causes for the Second World War. What are the causes started the Second World War? Causes, the highly destruction or damaging caused by the World War I was of such magnitude. Magnitude means great importance, that it was referred to as the Great War or the war to end all wars. The aggressive nation. So aggressive nation, especially the allies. You know what are the allies country. So the aggressive nation, especially the allies countries, had no desire for the second prolonged conflict. Conflict means quarrel. And this was the main driving force behind their action after the end of the World War I. The immediate causes for the Second World War is, the immediate and primary causes of the Second World War was the aggressive military offensive undertaken by Germany and a fast developing Japan. So the Japan emerged as a world power after the First World War. In Japan, industrial development and economic growth forced Japan to follow the policy of imperialism. So it signed Rome-Berlin Tokyo Axis with Italy and Germany and sowed the seed for the Second World War. Treaty of Versailles. Germany and Treaty of Versailles in the year 1919. The Treaty of Versailles was signed in the year 1919. The Treaty of Versailles ending World War I was signed in June 1919. Among the many classes of the treaty, three in particular caused great the resentment among the Germans. The first one is German was forced to give up the territories. To give up the territories to the west and north and east of German borders, and also reduced its disarmaments. Germany had to arm and was followed to retain only very restricted armed forces. So reduced. So Germany they didn't use submarines. They won't use submarines. Then air force. Then last one, as reparation for the war. You know, reparation means war indemnity or war loss was Germany has to give war reparation. So Germany was expected to pay the military and civilian cost of the war to allied nation. First, we have to remember after the First World War is over, Treaty of Versailles signed with Germany. It is simply described as the humiliating treaty to Germany. What does humiliating means? Humiliating means it is very much negative to Germany. Here, what happened? Even though that the treaty contains lot of details. So the three important things we have to remember. First one is Germany responsible person for the war. Germany has to compensate all the losses which is incurred in the World War One. The winning countries demanded a huge money from Germany. Apart from that, the geographical territories which is under the control of the Germany earlier, everything were given, whatever the areas which is asked by the winning countries. It is given to the winning people. So the Germany there is no other. So it has to accept all the terms, no other way. So it accepted all the terms and condition which is put forward by the winning nation. Then apart from that, her Germany, also her military army also reduced. Means three important wings of army, you know, army, air force and navy. It was restricted only 1 lakh soldiers. So why this treaty? The great anger developed in Germany. Remember, from 1871 to till 1933, Germany was a democratic country. But after 1933 only, we come across Germany converted from the democratic country to dictatorship country. Then next causes failure of the League of Nations. So when was started the League of Nations? League of Nations was started in end of the First World War. Already we know. So why was started? To prevent war in future. So League of Nations was founded after the First World War to prevent war in future and to maintain international peace and security. The big powers which dominated the League of Nations did not obey the terms and condition of the League. So hence the League of Nations failed in its prime duty of preventing the race for the ornaments and preserving peace. So the treaty also set up the League of Nations on the initiative of the President Woodrow Wilson of United States. The League of Nations was accepted to the mediate between countries to take action against the countries which indulged in military aggression. So the popular mood favored the traditional isolationist approach, and therefore the United States did not become a member. United States means America did not become the member of the League of Nations. The other allied nations were also determined to maintain a non-intervention attitude, and in consequences, the League remained an ineffectual international body. Third important causes for the Second World War is post-war crisis and Germany. Already I mentioned that the three main clauses of the Treaty of Versailles. So first one is Germany was forced to give up her territories to allies. And next, Germany army was reduced and Germany was forced to pay the war reparation. So the problem which many countries faced in post-war one decades led to the rise of extreme right wings dictatorship. You know what is the meaning of dictatorship? So dictated means a country governed by a dictator. So dictator in dictatorship started in Italy. In Italy, Mussolini, Germany, Hitler, and Spain, Franco. So already we learned. Okay, how was Germany? How was Hitler formed? How was Mussolini formed a dictatorship in Italy, Germany? Germany experienced both high unemployment and severe inflation after the World War. World War, and its currency became particularly worthless. So, what does inflation means? That inflation means that money value decreasing day by day. In those days, Germany people, if they plan to buy a piece of bread, they have to carry money in a wheelbarrows. Wheelbarrows. That much horrible economic distress was there in Germany. In that time, Germany had to pay huge war reparation, so huge war indemnity. So there are several pictures of 1920s when ordinary people had to carry money in the wheelbarrows to buy bread. This was blamed on the war reparation which Germany was to pay. Though in the final analysis, the demand for a war reparation were moderated over several rounds negotiation. Then next main causes of the Second World War is the rise of Hitler. You know already we learned Hitler was born in 1889 in Austria. His father was a custom officer. He lost his parent from his earlyhood. He went to Vietnam for a job. So Hitler worked as a painter for some times. Then he joined the army during the First World War and fought bravely, for which he was awarded. He got the awarded Iron Cross awarded. After war, he did not get any job. He turned a politician. So he became a politician. He organized a group of men called the National Socialist in 1919, which became the Nazist Party of Germany. He gave his group a program, a symbol and uniform. The followers of Hitler was called as the brown shirt and he was called as the Führer. Führer means leader. His party emblem was swastika. His secret police was Gestapo. Adolf Hitler was able to exploit the general discontent among the Germans. Gifted with oratorical skills. Oratorical skills means practice of public speaking. So he was a good speaker or good speaking skill. He was able to sway the people of impassioned speeches, promising a return to the glory military past of Germany. So he founded the National Socialist Party. So National Socialist Party is generally known as the Nazist Party. The fundamental platform on which Hitler built his support was the notion of racial superiority of German as pure Aryan race and a deep-seated hatred of Jews. So Hitler hated the Jewish people. Then Hitler came to power in 1933 and ruled Germany till 1945. You know how was Hitler captured power in Germany. So after the death of Hindenburg, Hitler made himself declared as the president and chancellor of Germany. In the economic field, his work was commendable. The war had completely shattered the economic system of Germany, but Hitler put the country on the path of prosperity. It looked after the general welfare of the workers. So more lands were brought under the cultivation, scientific method were introduced, defense industries and rearmaments program of the Hitler gave employment to many peoples. Many schools also opened and illiteracy was eradicated. Particularly the children trained in Nazi's culture. Nazi's men alone appointed as the teacher. Nazi's book alone prescribed for the study. Women occupied the degraded place and they were treated as childbearing machines. So, Hitler began to rearm Germany. The recruitment of the armed forces and the manufacturing of ornaments and machineries for the army, navy, and air force with a large amount of government spending resulted in the economic revival and solved the problem of unemployment in Germany. Italy break with Britain and France in the wake of Mussolini invasion of Ethiopia resulted in better relationship between Italy and Germany. In 1936, he reoccupied Rhineland, the demilitarized zone, and violated the Locarno Treaty of 1925. So he violated the treaty and occupied or captured the Rhineland. In November 1937, Hitler formed an alliance with Italy and Japan known as Rome-Berlin-Tokyo Axis. He annexed Austria in 1938 when he went on seeking Sudetenland from Czechoslovakia. An agreement was signed between Germany and Neville Chamberlain, the Prime Minister of Great Britain at Munich in 1938. By the Munich Pact, Germany was allowed to annex the Sudetenland, but not to conquer any more territories. In 1939, Hitler violated the Munich Agreement by annexing the whole of Czechoslovakia. So Hitler claim was that German-speaking people should be united in to one nation. So remaining I will be taken the next video. Today class we learned when did Second World War start. Second World War was started in the year 1939, then end of the Second World War 1945. What are the causes for the Second World War? The main causes of the Second World War are immediate causes of the Second World War. Two was the aggressive military offense undertaken by a increasing Germany and a fast developing Japan. Then in first lesson itself we discussed end of the First World War, which treaty signed with Germany? That is Treaty of Versailles signed with Germany. Treaty of Versailles was signed in the year 1919. The First World War came to an end by the Treaty of Versailles. According to the Treaty of Versailles, Germany was stamped as an aggressor and lived a huge war indemnity. And also her army, Germany army was reduced. All these humiliating terms against the Germany resulted in the Second World War. End of the First World War, what was started? League of Nations was started. Then what was the aim of the League of Nations? To prevent war in futures. Why League of Nations was failed? The United States of America, whose president Woodrow Wilson, was responsible for founding the League of Nations, could not become a member of League of Nations. So member nation were not happy with the attitude of the League of Nations. They were permitted to go out. The League of Nations did not have a permanent force or army of its own to implement its policies. So this is one of the causes for the Second World War. Then we discussed post-war crisis and Germany. The problem which many countries faced in the post-World War I decades led to the rise of extreme right wings. So dictatorship was started in Italy. Who was the founder of fascism? Mussolini. So dictatorship was started in Italy. Then Germany, Hitler started Nazism in Germany, and Spain, Franco. Then we discussed rise of Adolf Hitler. How was Hitler captured the power? Hitler began his political career as an agitator in the year 1923. He made an attempt to capture power. It was known as Beer Hall Revolution, but he failed and was arrested for high treason and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. While he was in prison, he wrote a book. It's called as a Mein Kampf or My Struggle, which became the Bible of Nazis. Soon he was released. Then he was captured power of Germany in the year 1934. In Italy, Mussolini started the fascism. He captured power in the year 1922. Thank you, students.